New Abnormal just came out, so I just wanted to give you a quick informal tutorial of Selfless. Keep in mind the album came out like 2 hours ago, so I don't have like the exact right tablature in my head. I just have what I was able to discern. So we could start off with Albert's part. So it's gonna be barred on these three strings. That's gonna be the first chord. So we're gonna have, then you're gonna add fingers onto 4 4 2, and then you're gonna make a D formation on 4. So, and then you're gonna bar it. Now that's the easier way that I have it, but I think that it sounds more correct if you do it on the strings above. So it would end up being like 7 6 7 7 6 7, and then you go on to 9 8 7, and then I think that you bar all of 9 here, and then a similar formation again. So 9 8 9. So I just think that this way sounds better. Up here it sounds a bit too pitchy from what I've heard. So it would sound like, and then once we move on to the chorus, we're going to move on to lower notes. So we're going to be playing power chords on 5 here. So we're going to be playing it like 5 7 7 5 7 7. Then we're going to move up. Then we're going to reposition on the strings above. So, and then the next chord isn't a power chord, so it's actually going to be on the string above again. So it's going to be 7 6 5. So you're actually going to be swinging up and down here rather than just going like that. And so during the solo, I'm not sure, I think this is Albert's part still, but there's actually going to be 3 guitars playing during the solo. So during the solo for Albert's part, what I was able to hear was, so it would be on this string right here, 4 2 2. And then you move up to the same position, but on 6. And then you're gonna do this weird formation where you're gonna be on the second string. So you're gonna have 4 2 1. So that's how you're gonna be playing it during the solo itself. If you were just playing the lead-ish part, I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure there's 3 guitars to it. And then, so you're just gonna be playing that throughout the entire song, like on its according times. There are a little bit of variations, like when during the chorus. Once you reach this last chord, you kind of actually want to do, so it's gonna be 9 10 9 11. So, and there's gonna be another variation down on 5. So 5 5 6 7. And then I think there's another variation where you actually do, so you don't have your middle finger on the 10 here. So it's just going to be a bar 9 plus an 11th at the end. So I think that's how Albert's part goes. And then we can move on to Nick's part here. So in the beginning, he plays a D formation on 9. So it's just really subtle. He goes, and then you move that D formation up to 11. And then you play 12, 12, 13 right here. So, and then you just keep going up and down that formation. So it's going to be, so that's going to be the first part. And once you get to the chorus, I think that he's actually hitting those same power chords that Albert's hitting, but with like slightly more strings, the higher strings being played. So it's going to end up being like, over here you're going to do this chord formation over here. So it's going to be, So 5, 5, 5, or not 5, 7, 7, 9, 9, 9, 7. So it's going to be and that's just for the first part of the chorus. Once you get into the farther parts of the chorus, you'll actually be moving it up. So it'll be so you're going to keep that formation that you had, but you're actually just going to move it up to 12, 12, 14, 14, 14, 12. Now for the actual solo itself, well, not the actual solo, we're actually going to get to that in a little bit, but here's Nick's part during the solo. As I mentioned, there are 3 guitars, so it's going to be the same formation that you had, but you're actually going to be playing the higher strings since Albert's playing the lower part. So it's going to sound like, but instead of playing this formation here, you're actually going to move up to this formation right here. So you're going to be playing 9, 9, 9, and then 11. But you want to keep this entire thing barred. So the first 4 strings here barred as 9th, because you can kind of hear a small variation where he goes like, so it's going to sound like, so something like that. So that goes on for the entire song, basically. He's just going to end up, and now for the actual solo itself, I have it playing so that the entire solo is actually on the G string itself. So yep, so you're gonna slide it up to 13th, then 11, then 8. So you're gonna be playing and then so for the sort of fastest part, you're gonna be doing a series of pull-offs. So you're gonna be holding on to, or you're gonna be holding on to 11 here. So and then once you're at 9, you're gonna do another pull-off onto 11. So and you're gonna end that on 6. And then you're gonna slide back up to 9, or not 9, 11, and then 8, then, so you're gonna be playing 9, 8, 6. Then you're gonna switch back up to 9 and 6 in succession, so like, so 6, 9, nice. And then you're gonna slide up to 14 up here, and then back to 8. So the whole thing, you're gonna repeat the hammer on, so it's gonna end up sounding like, and then you're gonna end it on 6. So that's what I have figured out so far. I'm pretty sure if George or Alana, or however you say his name, if he tabs it out, he's just gonna poo-poo all over these tabs. So yeah, just look forward to those. This is just like a quick solution for people who are just craving a tutorial right now.